Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining. This is Dr. Obsidia, and we are here playing Tabletop Simulator Kingdom Death Monster Mod with guest tickets, aka Jim. Say hi, Jim.
Hey everybody, we're hunting another lion, and just like the ones from Detroit, they keep on losing.
We need a good win, so we're playing the Lions here today. And needs a swordswoman. Do I have a swordswoman here? Yes, I have a swordswoman right here.
Full disclaimer before I get throttled in the comments section, I come from Michigan and was a Lions fan until I got off that bandwagon in 1984. If you didn't do it when I did it, well then, your pain and misery is your own fault.
All right, then. And then we find out that our viewers are all from around the world and they have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly.
All right. Coming on the quest today to beat a level 1 lion that we badly need to kill because we are completely out of resources. We have nothing in our gear grid, nothing here. We have no complete sets. Oh, we're having a terrible time of this. We're doing well with a number of survivors, though. We have 15. I'm bringing along Shella to pseudo-tank with her tough fighting art. And she's going to be proficient in sword on this mission because we lost Summer. Rest in peace, Summer. The Stranger is coming. If you remember the Stranger is going to be our bow expert here. Berserker, if he can't get close, might be useful. Let Jim introduce who he's bringing.
Katya is back in the saddle. As you know, we're going to try and get that weapon mastery as fast as possible, and Specialist is coming up. She's the Iron Fist of our little group. And then Winter. Winter is coming because Summer will never come again.
And Winter is a man, don't forget. So for the viewers. All right. Okay, and then we are departing, so check for any departure. Let's see. Departure, we get 2 survival now, so up to 4. Check the timeline, make sure we're right. Yeah, 2 survival up to 4. Okay, and I have nothing here. I have nothing here.
Done and done.
Okay. I do have evasion, 2 evasion here. This one, no evasion, nothing, so no tokens. And you've got 1 evasion connected right here. So there's 1 token.
And I got 1 token.
All right. I'm running the bow this time around, which is nice. I am passing the monster controller as we are now beginning our hunt. Guest tickets. You are up.
Winter gets to start this party. When I say party, I mean hunting party. Prowling Lion. We see this one a lot. Ground fighting. The lion starts the showdown with ground fighting in play. Build its AI deck normally.
Okay, I will get the lion showdown started.
For those of you keeping track at home, if you don't have a missile weapon, this sucks. But when you do have a missile weapon, this is actually fairly nice for maneuvering and farming if we get any decent resources on the board.
We have ground fighting here already. I didn't look at the deck, but you guys would have previewed it if you saw it. I'm going to shuffle the AI deck because ground fighting is an advanced card, and we do have to build the deck normally, even with ground fighting in play. So I drew an AI card from the advanced deck because we pulled one from the advanced deck. So there it is. Okay. And it's done, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Katya is up.
Come on, Cubby. Mark territory. The white line has marked this area. If any survivor has 3+ in understanding.
No, we're close, but we don't have it. We needed that.
Yeah, we could have got ammonia.
All right, well, time to roll.
Random. Ooh, 88. Written backwards, it's 88.
The sword and the statue.
I think this one's bad. A one-eyed statue, twice as tall as any man, sits before a great anvil with a hammer in each of its 6 hands. Transfixed, the survivors watch the statue beat a red-hot sword that lies across the anvil. Each survivor, starting with the event revealer and proceeding clockwise, may make one attempt to grab the sword from the anvil. If they do, they gain +1 courage, roll a d10, and add their hunt XP to the roll.
It's no good for us because we are not fast enough.
Options.
In other words, dead, lose your arm, decide not to do it, or 14 plus, which none of us can get, we get the Murasama. So we're not doing it. There's no way we can even get the Murasama. Nothing good can come of this.
All right.
Are you going to make the attempt? You could decide if you want. You get 1 courage.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide about the courage.
There's a very good chance you lose your arm or die.
Yeah, but I bite people, and I only need 1 fist to punch people.
If you lose your second arm, then you can't do nothing.
I can still bite. I don't lose fist and tooth when I lose both arms.
True.
So let's take a look at what the courage option is here.
On the hunt,
Yeah.
you get the chance of not being the straggler. You get a speed token for the next showdown, maybe an understanding, or unlikely, but possibly permanent strength or permanent movement.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it with Katya.
All right. Well, she gets 1 courage. Let's give her the good stuff first, because she's going to be dead. We better at least see. The chance of her dying is unlikely, actually, because she has a 4 hunt XP. So if she rolls a lantern, she grabs the Murasama, which I'm not even sure what the Murasama is. Do we want to take a look at it?
It's a sword, isn't it?
It may be cursed, too.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's find the Murasama then. Because then it would be really useless for her to pull it out. This is the community edit, so we don't need that one. Two-handed weapon finesse. Nope, 666 to roll. Frail, so it breaks on super dense. When you critically wound with this weapon, gain 2 bleed tokens. So it hurts you. It's sharp, it's sentient, it's deadly 2, and it's unique. And I think deadly 2 means it gives you +2 luck. Cat's telling me she wants out. I forget what sharp does. I don't know.
Is it cursed is all I need to know.
It's not cursed.
So we can pass it around, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
And you do have a chance to get it, but you gotta roll a 4 or a 10.
Alright, so
you're definitely not going to get killed, but there's a good chance of losing your arm, at least a 50% chance.
That's a small thing.
Okay.
Alright, so I get prepared.
Yeah, you get prepared. Okay, I'm going to kit that for you.
And that's what, an ability?
Yeah. This prevents you from being the straggler.
Yeah, that's
the hunt XP.
I really enjoy that.
You like everyone else to die.
Dang, Skippy.
All right.
Katya's got to last. We're trying to get our. We're trying to do something here.
I'll give her courage. Okay, did you roll on the table?
I'm doing that now. Come on.
You
Give me the movement. I want to get the movement back. Lantern this. 3.
You get a speed token for the next showdown.
So she's just extra vicious this fight.
Yep. Got it for you. Now you need to roll the big number here. D10.
Okay.
And you need a 5 plus.
2.
You lost your arm.
Okay.
But we knew that was coming.
Yep.
In the dismembered arm, you can be recorded twice. The injury is permanent. You can no longer activate two-handed weapons. So basically, Katya tried to reach for this thing, and the arm was just chopped off.
And
whack.
Trust me, Fist and Tooth is wonderful. See, even if you have it twice, you can still use Fist and Tooth. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, Fist and Tooth is boss.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Got the bone darts.
I am in love with Fist and Tooth all day long and twice on Sunday.
However, even with Fist and Tooth, I wouldn't mind having a shield.
I got an arm. I can hold the shield and bite.
Well, yeah, I guess you're just a no-armed... You're going to be a no-armed bandit running around. Or gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know that Murasama was very much worth it either.
I was actually going for the prepared.
Well, you got what you wanted.
I wanted the prepared, and I was trying for a stat buff. Hopefully speed, but
yeah.
That's what I was doing.
That's some bad rolls there. All right, I'm up next. I think it's probably going to be a random. Yep. Stranger rolls a 42.
40s, I can't remember if those are good or bad. But I was wrong about 88. I thought 88 was going to be bad. That was
Surgeon.
fine.
A creaky carriage approaches the survivors, richly appointed in red and gold. The carriage is carved in every side with lurid faces. A massive twitching eye adorns the front, while the door of the carriage is waiting open mouth. Out of the small window, a gnarled hand beckons. One survivor with 3+ courage may choose to enter the wagon. They remove 1 impairment or severe injury and gain 1 random disorder. Wow, you could actually go in with Katya and remove your broken leg. That's a severe injury. Oh, impairment.
I get a disorder, though, don't I?
Is that considered an impairment? Or it says, or a severe injury, right?
Yeah.
I lost track of it. Yeah, because severe injury, but you gain a disorder. But we can bloodlet that down the road. Do you want to keep your movement?
I'm trying to figure out how bad the disorder can get. Look, -1 movement sucks, right?
I'll make you feel better.
I'll
put it in your slot, but you can't flip it yet.
Great. See,
it could be retire. You know, that's pretty much
-1 movement is. It's not great, but it's like it's a functional thing that you can sort around. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Like, what did they say? Pat, tell him what he would have got.
Yeah.
Hemophobia, you would have been knocked down if somebody got a bleed. Which wouldn't have been too bad for you because of the bounce back up with the specialization.
Yeah, well,
Nobody else can go in there. Nobody else really wants to go in there. All right.
I still think I made the right choice.
All right.
You have to do this with a veil of ignorance.
Yeah. Could have been a retire.
Yeah.
Could have been
That's unacceptable.
But, I mean, we could have bloodletted that out, too. All right, we are now arriving, so let's do the arrival. I get 1 insanity and 1 survival here.
You have stone noses?
On 1, not on the other.
I have 2.
I get a strength token from you, another strength token from you.
Survival.
Don't get that evasion.
Insanity. Survival is fine. Insanity. Temporary strength token. And a temporary strength token.
Yeah, that strength token comes from Red Fist for every survivor, or all survivors, and we can spend that too.
As a survival.
Yep. All right, and everybody, I believe, has the ability to wound and potentially get improvements to their stuff, except for Winter. Okay, there we go. Bringing up the battle UI here. So Shella can delete some of these dice. Fist and Tooth, you get 3 dice though, because you have a speed buff. I'm not sure where your speed buff comes from. Maybe you got a speed buff before.
The speed buff was what I rolled on the table when I got my
okay.
prepared.
All right, everybody's looking good. So we have a stone face for the archer. We have a survivor's corpse, which is really good because we might get a good resource out of it. We need to get that for sure. 5 spaces from the edge of the board. 1, 2. Maybe up here. We usually like to start in the grass. I wonder if we should start fighting this time, so I can be on top of this with the stone face. I think I could take 1 hit from the line with Stranger. Yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we got ground fighting to start with, so we can do whatever we want to do.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't need these. So we'll just put these, like, right up next to him then. Like this. And then this one has to be 6 spaces from all other terrain, which could be right down here, just where we start. Like that. Okay, because we can clean these things up. I think the 5 spaces away. Wait, 4 spaces away from each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 away. Or we could maybe move it up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. There we go. Well, I guess we could do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 away before you can run to the next one. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty comfortable with this. Start out. You can put your guys where you want. I mean, it's got ground fighting, so because of ground fighting, he's not going to do anything.
Which way are we facing him?
Doesn't matter. What about this way? I mean, I'm going to trigger him. He may take off running. I'm going to face him that way. Okay. Don't be in the blind spot or the zone of death, that's all. And like, we're kind of out of combat. He's just laying there, or he just laying there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the survivor corpse because he's not going to do anything. He skips his turn, just waits. While it's in play, we do not draw an AI card. So we're just moving around, taking our sweet time. I'm going to give you the controller, by the way. We'll just say that it passed around until it got to you. And then I'm going to roll.
You can clean up the UI a little bit.
I rolled a 4 on the survivor corpse, which is gain 2 insanity and 1 random resource.
Come on, hide.
The question is, yeah, I guess I did that with her. Fine. Is that skull resource or random? Basic resource, okay. Organ. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we need everything, so.
Yeah. Okay. That's gone. The tank will be here.
Actually, I don't know, because if we get a thing where it says run at the archer, I don't know if that's such a good idea all of a sudden. I'm going to move him up there, or her up there.
Okay. Here then. Are we good?
I think so. If we got to clean up the UI a little bit.
All right, so yeah, don't need fist and tooth. Don't necessarily need the founding stone. You don't need fist and tooth. Don't need found. Okay. All right. So I just have to hit then with the stranger to start the fight off, because otherwise he could just keep shooting. I guess I'll start with the claw-headed arrow. 6 to hit. Well, and that is a hit. I'm in the blind spot. You know, I'm always in the blind spot.
Yes.
So I always get a +1 to hit. You know, so that's a +1 accuracy, +1 strength. So that hits. And I wound on it too. I better shuffle these. I don't know if I did or not. All right. The groin. I shot it in the testicles. A 6 is going to be a wound. It's not going to take the testicles. We don't need that thing chasing him for the rest of the fight.
Is that a claw?
That was a claw-headed arrow, yeah.
And he gets a...
Yep. There we go. Easier to hit now.
And the mood goes away, right?
Yeah. After wounded, discard. Okay, so next I would say Katya, because get in the blind spot and terrorize that lion. So here you've got. Did you put your tokens in here for anything? +1 accuracy, +1 strength. Okay, so you are in the blind spot. So you have a 5 to hit, 4 to wound, 8 to crit.
Feeling pretty good about this.
I am too.
That's a 9, 9, and a 4. That's 3 hits. Nope, that's 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah. 5 to hit.
Yep, 2
All
hits.
right. The heal gives us knockdown, and the tricep gives us the knockdown. So both of them are knockdowns. One
Heal
gives
first.
a permanent injury to the lion. It's a crit. And you wound on a 4, so it is a wound.
Yay! We're doing good things again. And then the other one.
It's another wound.
7.
Okay.
And then Katya's got a wound, which means I can move this guy over. Means that we got ourselves proficiency coming our way.
Shella into the blind spot. If you're okay, and Tanky. Oops. Shella should not have done that. Okay, she's 4 to hit, 5 to wound. 2 hits. We got a runner here, so 5 to wound. I'm going to go ahead and attack the ribs first. Miss. And the elbow. 5 to wound. Lantern.
Nice.
Howls in pain. Non-death survivors gain 3 insanity and
may stand
if they're knocked out, which we are not. So it's not that great. But we do all gain 3 insanity, which is actually good for the stranger. He had none.
Oh.
There's the wound card. I moved it.
Winter.
5 to hit, 4 to wound.
5 to hit, 4 to wound.
We're going to tear this thing up. We need to tear this thing up.
1 hit. Wound.
All right, pass the token. Next turn.
All right, bad guy. Random threat in field of view.
Winter and the stranger.
Random threat. So winter is odd. Winter it is. Intimidate target. The monster stares down its prey. Turn to face the target and roll a d10. Turn to look at winter. Roll a d10. That's a 7. 4 plus, yes. The target suffers 1 brain damage per level and is knocked down. So winter takes 1 brain damage. Boom.
Shella did wound with the blade, didn't she? She did, because otherwise he would have ran.
And winter is knocked down.
She actually crit with the... Alright. Lion's done.
Yep, that's the lion's turn.
Do we want the stranger to shoot?
I was thinking maybe we encourage winter and move out of the run zone.
Okay. I'll let him encourage... Stranger will encourage her, because he doesn't spend very often.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 5 and 4 again.
Yep.
Hit, miss.
There's the runner.
Wounded. Yeah.
Okay. What about Katya get in the back there? Get us some resources off this thing. 5 to hit.
And 2 hits.
4 to wound, 8 to crit. And neither... Oh, this one gives us a resource, the fleshy gut.
Alright, we'll do that first. Gut shot, let's do this. Hit. But no crit. Almost, but no.
The next one, if you wound, you get the priority token.
And that is a wound, I believe.
Yep. We'll put the priority token right next to you, so we know. It's easier if it's on the board, I think, usually.
Okay. So my boys are done.
Alright, well, the stranger will shoot. Well, let's let Shell a swing. Shell is a 5 and 5 here. 2 hits. 9, 9. Oops. Impervious location. Rolling on the impervious. Nothing. Rolling on the ear. And snake eyes. Failure. Jumps back. Without turning, move the line 1 space directly away from the attacker. That moves into Winter, so Winter is knocked prone. And knocked back 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In range because on the stone face. Get +2 range and +2 accuracy. So I guess I didn't give the accuracy when I was rolling the claw-headed arrow. I still got it though. Alright, 4 to hit. 4 to wound. Miss, miss. Done. Pass the token. Alright, the stranger will draw. Revenge. Last survivor to wound in range.
Priority token.
Oh, yeah, priority. Okay. Yep, that's why it's there. Tries to isolate the prey. 2 speed, 2 accuracy, 2 damage. Grab and run. So 3. 3 accuracy. 2 hits. 2 damage to each location. Waist arms.
2 damage.
Yep.
Alright, I'll eat it at the waist. And then arms I'll dodge.
It's going to grab you and run to the arms. 1 damage to the arms.
Okay.
Full move. There you are. Yep. And that's the end of the monster's turn. Far enough away from all of us that I think we just gonna have to encourage Katya to get up. So I'll do another encourage with Stranger. She'll get up. Hold on, before you go, probably not gonna, unless you want to try to get behind. You can still get up. I still encouraged you.
Okay.
I think we might only. I'm gonna go ahead and move the stranger closer and cat eye circlet. Whoops, I didn't mean to shuffle that. That was habit. Habit. 1, 2, 3. All right. Nothing good. Movement token. You hack off the monster's hand, spend a survival. Yeah, I'm going to put that one first. Okay, here we go. Okay, stranger's done. And then Shella will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's method to my madness. Now I'm going to rawhide headband. I'm trying to give you the best chance to
I appreciate it.
mess with this thing. Assuming you only get 1 hit, power up, or revenge. Revenge is the worst. So we're going to put that this way. Revenge needs to go. Okay. Katya and Winter are up.
Straight up. 5 to hit. No,
6.
To hit. 1 hit.
Come on, crit. I gave
That's
you
a
the best
hit.
chance here. That would have given you a permanent strength. Spend 1 survival to gain a permanent strength.
I appreciate it.
Well, you did get rid of the AI card that we didn't like.
Alright, Winter.
Winter could dash up there and get a hit, too.
Ooh, then, yeah, good call. Winter's going to do that.
I could have done that with Shella, but I wanted to make sure we were getting rid of that card. I'd like to keep the ground fighting 1 in if possible.
I know I can attack from 1 away, but I'm getting a blind spot.
Yep. 4 and 4. 4 to hit, 4 to wound.
2 hits. Beamer first.
Hey, lantern. We gain one white line resource.
Yeah, we're farming it a little bit. -1. I'm just going to click the -1 on its thing.
Okay. We got sinew. It's another organ.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping for whiskers. We need a harp. Oh, that's a miss. But that's okay, because it doesn't give you the brain damage or anything then, I guess.
All right.
Next turn. Pass the token. Size up. Random threat in field of view. That is the 3 of us. So 1, 2, 3, Katya. 4, 5, 6, Shella. 7, 8, 9 is the stranger. So intimidate turns towards the stranger. Guess this way is okay too. 4 plus. Oh, missed. So no problem. Stranger doesn't suffer anything. And that's all he does.
Not so bad.
Let Winter strike and get out of the way.
Stick and move. Stick and move.
Unless you want Cat Eye Circlet from the stranger again. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, go ahead and do that first.
Cat Eye Circlet. 1. 2, trap. 3. I could put the trap last as we want. Okay, trap is buried, so 2 attacks will not get to the trap.
Okay. Caught you first.
She does 3 attacks. She'd hit the trap if she hit all 3. I wouldn't recommend it, but okay, go ahead.
She's not going to get all 3.
She hits on a 6. Yeah, she hits on a 6.
Hit, miss.
Oh.
Not even a wound.
It's a wound.
Oh, it is a wound.
Yeah, it's just I was hoping for the crit.
Yeah, well, you're hoping for that for a while.
All right, I'm going to let Shella go to spring the trap.
Okay.
She's got to hit 4s right now. Oh, she missed 1. Kind of hoping she'd trigger that. This is the bad attack, but it's also against her, so she could crit. Okay, he loses his foot. He gains a -1 movement token, so we're going to give him -1 move here. He's at 4 move now.
And 1 white lion resource.
1 white lion resource, and he cannot ignore the effects of grab now. He's pretty hosed. He's got his balls. Sorry, testes.
Gain 1 lion claw, white lion resource. What's 1 lion claw?
Oh, does it say white lion claw? Oh, I thought it was just lion. Okay.
1 lion claw, white lion resource.
Yeah, there's a claw.
Doesn't make sense since we're taking his paw.
Yep. I would like to actually get his paw, though. He does have a hide curious hand. But I guess it's the hand, not the paw. We took his back paw. All right, I'm going to shuffle it. We'll take the bone there. Okay, she's done. But you're going to spring the trap, so...
If oh, I'm the last one, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay.
Or you could just pass and do the...
Nope. Somebody's got to spring the trap. It's just how it be. And there's 2 misses.
It's not going to be you. Not going to be you.
Wow.
Next turn, pass the token.
Oh, that is just awesome.
All right, size up.
Gonna take one for the team and can't even do that.
Katya or...
random threat and field of view.
Katya or Stranger. And if Stranger goes first, he can do Cat Eye Circlet again and move the trap down. So...
Okay, well, the monster stare down his prey, so it's odds it's Katya. Right? It's random?
Yep.
Yeah, random. Random, it's Katya.
4+, she gets knocked down. We'll encourage her back up.
9er.
Okay, I got her brain damage here. And he's done. One more encourage. I'll bring this from our tank. Encourage. So she'll get back up. I'm going to Cat Eye Circlet with Stranger again. This one, nothing. Here's another white line resource, but it runs, but it's going to run away, so it's going to run pretty far. I think we're going to risk it. We're going to risk the runner so that Katya can swing. Go ahead. She's got the best chance to try to get that resource. We're doing good things. Don't hit 3 times.
Yeah, that's only 1 hit.
All right. 4 to wounds, 8 to crit. Oh!
4 to wound.
All right, 1 more hit and he's dead. We only want to hit once, actually. So, who's got the least chance to hit?
The 2 of us, that would be Shella.
All right, Shell is going to move to the side to even have a less chance of hit. So there's a 5 to hit. It's kind of weird to move out of the blind spot. Okay, 1 hit. She's been critting. Oh, she hit it again! She did it again. And then she might actually get to Courage and Survival off of this if she rolls a 5+. And she did. So she knocks its jaw off its face and gains +1 Courage and +1 Survival.
Is that permanent?
Well, yeah.
It's a kill shot.
Courage is permanent. And Survival is Survival. You know, it is what it is. And he's dead. So I guess we just moved the trap down. It worked. Woo! That was easy. And quite good. All right. Everybody gets a Hunt XP.
Kudos.
And a weapon proficiency if they use their, weapon.
All right. Winter scores an age milestone.
Congrats.
Oh, we're looking at 8. Random fighting art.
So she also gets a proficiency for the weapon.
And a star.
She got tough as well. Which is a good one to have for survivability, I guess, if you're going to be taking wounds. All right.
Don't forget to remove your temporary strength token so it doesn't go away when you clean up the board.
Oh, okay. Yeah, heal and rest everybody on your side. I'm drawing our cards. Let's hope we get a whole bunch of hide.
Specialist for Katya.
Specialist what?
Weapon specialist.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Look at all these cards Katya's collecting.
She's a collector.
Yeah.
And the Fist and Tooth. You could read that.
You may stand, if knocked down, at the start of the monster's turn or the survivor's turn, limited once per round. We like to call this the Chumbawamba effect.
Because?
We get knocked down and we get up again. You're never going to keep us down.
All right, here we go. Let's hope for big money. We'll start with the basics first. Broken Lantern, Organ, Skull. Broken Lantern, bad. We need to hide really badly.
Yeah.
Great cat bone we could use. Okay, white fur, that's good. Claw and mane, that's good. There's 2 hides out of that. So, not ideal, but it is better than nothing. Whoops. Take that over. I think I grabbed them all that time. There we go. Run it over here. Okay, so that was effectively farming the lion. We're chopping off bits of him now. We're planning on chopping off pieces of him. And our chopper is Katya, who's basically just chewing them off. With her one arm, she's grabbing it and just biting off the different parts. Although, that round, Shella was knocking everything off with her sword. She got a couple nice resources out of that. All right. survivors are returning, we will now gain... Oh, I'm throwing this card all over the place. Now gain our endeavors, and we get 4.
Indeed, nobody died this time.
Okay, and updating the timeline now. Well, hide the UI, better click next turn. It's already here is not a good sounding thing, is it?
I was gonna say.
Alright, first, Haunted. Survivor with the lowest hunt XP, choose in case of tie, is convinced a powerful presence is nearby. Who has the lowest hunt XP? I think that is Winter. Winter rolls a d10. Go for it.
Here we go. Big money. 5er. I'm throwing a lot of 5s today.
While everyone sleeps, the survivor bursts into incomprehensible song. The whole settlement awakens in tears. -1 endeavor. Returning survivors set their insanity to 0. Okay, we lose 1 endeavor. And our insanities are all reset to 0.
That was a bitter pill.
Yep. I got this one for you. We do not have Song of the Brave. Okay, next. Gorham Climate. I'm going to roll it. Big money. Lantern. The settlement struggles again. 0 hunt XP gains a +1 courage. So who has 0 hunt XP? Fell is dead. Karen has 0. Do we want to get the goat?
Goat.
The goat is going to get courage. Is there anybody else who actually is 0 hunt XP that actually has courage? I don't think so. I'm checking though. No. Alright, the goat it is. Okay. Whoops. And then, it's already here. There's a story about a darkness so deep and dense, or so dense and so deep that anyone who saw was drawn into its inky depths. The story tells of a vast ocean in the depths of the darkness from which no shore is ever visible. Its murky waters teem with vegetation of a horrible sort, grasping roots and waving slimy leaves with razor-sharp thorns. Swimming among the dark water jungles is a squirming shadow of writhing tentacles. Its horror is such a burden on the minds of the miserable trespassers that they cannot recall what they have seen. A chilling dread without form. The terror of its approach can be felt so intensely that it cannot be committed to memory. When she emerged from the dark water pool, she was shivering, desperately trying to speak as she choked on black water. Her pleading eyes desperately searched our faces, until they suddenly widened with horror as she looked out into the emptiness. Bitter black tears rolled down her defeated face. She was too late. She fell slack at our feet, her lifeless body twisting and exploding in a shower of black ichor and red gore. Where did she come from? What did she give her life to tell us? The feeling of dread that followed her to the settlement would not lift. Ew, look at that.
Yep.
The survivors find the settlement gathered around the twitching remains of the white speaker lying in a pool of black water. A gloomy silence reigns. The returning survivors experience a memory haze. Ooh, remember this one. Add the Slenderman encounter to the Nemesis list. We'll do the memory haze first. Roll a d10. The returning survivors, experience memory haze. Roll a d10. You want me to roll it or do you want to roll it?
You can roll it. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. I rolled a skull.
Oh, no.
Returning survivors experience confusion of muscle memory. All returning survivors forget one random fighting art and gain blotted out. We forget a random fighting art. Well, that means that
this is bad.
I lose tough. I'm going to roll odds. It's 0 presence, which is bad. Evens, it's berserker. Let's hope for evens. It's odds. I lose the awesome 0 presence.
I lose tough. You can delete that over on winter. And then odds red fist. Sheesh.
Both of those are bad to lose, but
Yes.
especially evens.
Evens.
You lose your savage and everything. You had your crit. You critted. You have to draw an extra card. You forgot about that, but it's gone now, so don't worry. Red Fist helps everybody, and it is a secret one. So, gotcha. She lost her arm. She gained Blotted Out. So we all gained Blotted Out, which you know is a really good one to have, right?
I still don't understand it.
You use it against the Slender Man.
Yeah, but otherwise it's giving us like bleed tokens or some nonsense.
Yep.
Pains in the head, I don't know.
Blotted Out. When you suffer a brain trauma, you gain a bleeding token. So we bleed as we suffer brain trauma. And we add Forgotten Fear to the timeline 3 years from now.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we want to kill the Slender Man. There's a crap like that.
Forgotten Fear and Nemesis encounter a Slender Man. Let's see, I need to update that. Yeah, we don't like him, but he's coming in 3 years. The good thing is, if I remember right, Forgotten Fear allows us to trigger him as a special event, so we can still hunt that year. That's the good news. If there's good news to be had. Alright. And that's the end of that. No deaths. Check milestones. I think our milestones are all fulfilled. Develop. Alright. We have 3 endeavors. We desperately need to finish some kind of set here. White Lion. We have White Lion pieces here. Got 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more for the White Lion, but I still don't think we can do it. We could make a White Lion headpiece if we want, which would probably be the better choice right now, but even though we might not be able to assemble it very well to use it. The other option is the White Lion skirt, which is just a waist piece, which we really don't need. I'm going to make the headpiece, okay?
Okay.
Okay, headpiece is made. The next thing to do is consider innovating, or we do have the option of building the Katars, but the 2 Katars would be pretty tough, actually.
I say you chop that shimmering mane into 2 pieces.
Yeah, we will. If we do, we could just do this. We could innovate. Do you think we should do innovation?
And then what do we do with the other hide? Make a piece of armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
I think that is the right choice.
Yeah, at this point, innovation every year if we can.
Bloodletting or ammonia.
There's face painting and there's sculpture. Oh, if we would have had sculpture last time, we could have put our fighting art into it. However, I'll talk about sculpture in a second. Face painting gives us the laughing stock, or we gain +2 insanity, or +2 in survival, +1 insanity, or we gain +1 rolls on the intimacy story event this settlement phase, which is we can spend multiple times to do that. Spend multiple. However, sculpture means that we can create an inspirational statue, skip the next hunt, and lose a fighting art. Record this, and then we can roll a d10 and a 6+. We can gain the recorded fighting art, which would have been nice. If we put the red fist in there, then we can, if all survivors have that on the departure, we gain 4 strength tokens and we can use them all for survival if we put the red fist in that sculpture.
You're just making me sad right now.
Why?
Because I didn't know about that, and ignorance is bliss.
But we can all get that secret fighting art and we'll never lose it again. or I lost my good one. We could have had everybody be in blind spot, although that might have been risky sometimes. But if we're gonna do it, I would do it with a secret fighting art. I would say Red Fist. Oh, secret fighting arts are not fighting arts. Sorry, we cannot do that then. So our only choice then is to do something along the lines of Berserker, which we have. We don't have to do it now. We could build it. Strategist, not that good. Propulsion drive, meh. Double dash is okay. Yeah, we don't really have a good one. Okay, I back off of sculpture. Face painting is okay. Sculpture is nice to have if we get... Next time if we pull an epic fighting art, we could just make the sculpture. But we cannot make another. Yes, you cannot make another. That's what it is.
I vote sculpture.
Okay, sculpture it is.
Because we're rotating, at least I am. I'm rotating newbies in all the time for a fighting art, practically.
Yeah, we can get a whole bunch if we just spend the endeavors on it, We can find the good one.
Right.
One that we want everybody to try to get. I think it's a good call. All right, we also get one from the Skinnery as well. One hide piece. So if we're going to give it to somebody, the tank, it's going to have to be the arms, I think. We would like to do that. The arms would give a +1 departure. Or we don't even have to do that. We could do bandages again, because with Slenderman is coming up, and everybody needs bandages for him.
That's in what, 3 years?
Yeah. But we got 2 hunts left, I think. Well, let's see. We got this hunt, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th year he's coming. So
armor.
You going for armor right now instead of
vote.
bandages? Okay. Going for the set then. Okay. Next, we have a 2 bones and 2 organs. We can determine if we want to use the organs. Let's see. Fecal salve gives us survival when we depart. Also removes the priority threat token or makes you not a threat. Lucky Charm, if you want to get better luck with your piston tooth person. Although it's going to be not hard to get that because you don't have the stuff to put it together yet, that I can see.
Yeah.
So that's kind of not useful. The other thing is the skull helmet. We could make another skull helmet if we want. This
That's
person
not a
has...
bad idea. Winter or whoever I replace with it won't have any head protection without it.
Okay.
I like that.
We have 1 bone and 2 organs and a couple scrap left.
I'd say we burn the scrap on augury. Try and get Ivar, whatever his name is, that last understanding.
Okay, or we could try to go for that fighting art by trying to level somebody up into, giving a new person a couple more XP.
Do we have enough? I thought it was. It would take 2.
It does take 2, and we have 2 available.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm down with that.
Okay, we'll delete those 2. We'll level up somebody for their next chance at getting a fighting art. Starting at the bottom here. This person, our new survivor that we had. Okay.
Sure. Here, you can put it in. I'm going to pack Winter.
Okay. Okay, you roll it.
Can't believe we're actually hoping to get a fighting art on this table. That's usually the last thing we want.
Yeah, but if it's not, it's still good,
Range times. It's a 10. That's a fighting art.
Well, we want to get fighting arts because we want to pull an epic one.
Come on, get the big money one.
Combo master. On a perfect hit, make an additional attack roll. We can't do anything with it right now. I don't know if I like it that much. We've seen some good stuff. That one's decent.
Yeah, I say we at least wait one hunt and see what happens.
Well, we'll get some more people. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We have an organs. I don't think we can use any organs for anything here. Would we like to... with a bone? We could make the bone axe instead of the bone sword. I think... I don't know that we really need an axe specifically right now. I think we don't need one. I think it's just wasting resources because we've got enough weapons.
Yeah, we just hold on to it for the moment.
Yeah, okay. We'll sit on this then. Okay, so rawhide gloves will come down to here, and I think I'm gonna toss... I want to keep the stone nose for the insanity, but I want to move it. Or do I want to toss the bandages? I think I'm going to put out the bandages right now. There we go. And then we got the headdress that's got to go on somebody as well, don't forget.
Well, everybody's got some kind of head armor. So it's just a matter of whether we want to give it to Katya, who's only got one, or we want to give it to...
Well, she's got evasion, too.
Or we want to give it to the tank, who's only got one. Stella or Katya both got one.
It's going to go with the lion set, so that's why we made it. So we don't need to run with it right now, and we can just keep our... It's not really doing anything. I don't think we can assemble it.
2 armor, though?
2, yeah.
So we should replace the people that have 1.
Yeah, but then you lose your evasion bonus. You're losing an evasion and gaining an extra armor slot for the head. That's it. I would say it's better to have the +1 evasion.
Okay, I'm with that.
I'd rather not get hit than just get a chance of being hit in the head. Alright. Or we could drop a skull helm, but I think I'll keep the skull helms for now.
I'm happy with my skull helm.
Alright, I think we're done, so let's prepare our departing survivors then.
Alright, I need a newbie who doesn't have any hunt XP. If there are any.
Or you could take somebody to try to start training them on weapons, but... I kind of want to keep the goat without any hunt XP, because we are rolling on Gorm Climate, and we could just keep giving him courage.
Sure.
I think if he gets 3 courage, he can start doing matchmaker. Somebody can do, yeah, the matchmaker if they do it during settlement phase. So we want somebody to hit the...
do we have anybody who's already working on spear?
I thought Winter was trying to do it, but I guess she didn't do it. There is the combo master who gets a perfect hit. I don't know if on a perfect hit gains the +1, attack, and on spear that would be pretty nice. Stranger comes out of the shadows and immediately loses his ability, goes to shadows, and starts bleeding from the nose all the time. There's Helga. There's an unnamed person here that has nothing. There's a couple unnamed people here. One has 1 understanding and 10 insanity. You want to bring this one? Or do you want to bring somebody with some XP that just hasn't done anything yet? There's one with accuracy bonus.
Nah, I'll start somebody on the spear mastery.
You want the accuracy bonus one? Or do you want somebody else?
No, accuracy bonus sounds good.
Okay.
Who's the parents of this person?
+1 accuracy. Let me see. Helga and Fall.
Oh.
Both of them are still alive.
Yeah, so... Fell, number 2.
Fell, number 2. Alright. The stranger was really awesome with the bow, but suddenly it's not so good anymore, you know?
I blame you!
I may knock off Shella or something here. She's got 2 evasion, but and +1 sword. That blotted out is just... I don't want to delete her. I'll just pack her up. She used to have toughness, so she was the tank, but now she's not. Could bring Ivar. Ivar actually has strategist and momentum. He does have his warped pelvis, though, so he doesn't crit anymore. He's just a straight-up damage dealer, so I think we want the crit if we're hunting.
Agreed.
And Ivar's the closest thing we have to a den leader right now. Maybe I'll bring the combo master. Is that what you named him, as combo master?
No, that's why I put the quotes around him. I just didn't want to forget that he was the combo master.
Alright, we're going to name him Rollo. I guess he's tanking. Hey, he's got +1 strength, too, so he does have a better chance to wound. You're bringing Katja, I'm bringing Stranger, and I'm bringing Rollo. And Rollo... Put my tokens back down here. I guess Rollo has to learn sword, because that's all we got going for him.
I'm okay with running the sword if you want the spear. I'm not married to the spear. I just have it because I have it.
Okay, I'll take the spear, give you the sword.
You want the lion armor to go with it?
Oh wait. I wait a second here. Hold on. The lion armor to go with it. No, the lion armor is okay. I don't need that. You can kind of tank, you just don't have any legs.
Oh. But you have the spear, and the lion armor goes with the spear for the pounce. That's why I was asking.
No, it doesn't go with this pounce. No. You can... If you can find out a way to move 3 spaces, then you get +1 accuracy, +1 strength to the sword. That's pretty good. The sword's actually decent. 6 and 2. The spear is a 6 and 3. They're pretty similar, but the guy does have reach. But he's not necessarily a tank. I don't think we really have a tank anymore. Although you're more tanky with Fell because of the armor. So I wonder if you should take back your lion boots. You want me to give back your lion boots?
Whatever you think is best.
That means you're the tank, though.
I'm happy with being the tank. But
Okay.
if I'm the tank, I would prefer rawhide, a suit of armor.
We don't have that.
No.
You don't have to tank. I mean, there's no real tank. Okay.
But you're giving me your protection.
I have the only reason I'm a tank is my rawhide gives me an evasion and my grease gives me an evasion. So I've got 2 evasion. So do you want me to keep the boots then?
I think that's a good idea.
All right. It is what it is. Keeping the boots. Okay. All right. I think we're good then. The blotted out was slightly horrible.
There's no slightly about it. That sucked.
Okay. And we are going after another level 1 lion because we're just trying to finish this set. We only have one more piece left, I think. 1, 2... Oh, we have the skirt left, I think. The head is 3. And we've got the legs 4. Yeah, we've got just the skirt left to get. And off the lion, the only other thing we really wanted to get is the whiskers. I guess the shimmering mane would be nice, again, if we could get that. But, you know, the dual katars, though, would be really nice, too. And we've got one lion claw. So if we can pull another lion claw, we'd be sitting pretty. So in the next hunt, we're going after another level 1 lion one more time. Hopefully we'll get everything we need out of it, and hopefully we come up against the lion cub too. That would be nice, because we desperately, very desperately at this point, need hide to finish our rawhide set. But not only that, we need hide to get bandages as well. And then we can do hide if we can against the antelope, which will be the next thing we start target. Because farming him will give us acanthus and everything as well, which we need. But we're just slow getting the resources we want, focusing on the lion. But we can put the lion behind after this, hopefully. All right. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. Say bye, Jim.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice night.
You guys take care. See you in the next episode.